Sailing for the South Seas and the full sails are flying. 100 miles through the line and winds are dying. How long I will be here, I do not know. One thing I'm sure of, winds will blow.
Thanks for stopping by to check out the latest from Sailing Emerald Steel. In this episode, we're going to be leaving Nia Bay and the Straits of Juan de Fuca and heading down the west coast. And before we get started, as usual, we'd like to thank all of you for your comments and thumbs up on our last video. Some of your comments and questions give us ideas for future videos, so keep the comments coming, guys. We really appreciate hearing from you. The harbor is protected by a large breakwater, and there in the background is Canada across the straits. After purchasing fuel and a few last-minute items, we're on our way. So we're just leaving Nia Bay, Washington. We're going to head down the coast. Hopefully we're going to make it to Newport, Oregon, or possibly Port Orford. We haven't decided yet, depending on the winds. There's Jules.
Back to Southern California.
And warm weather. It was nice up here though, right?
Beautiful, beautiful. No regrets coming here.
We're on our way.
Flattery.
So we're just heading out and approaching Cape Flattery. Fog's coming in. So it looks like we're going to be in fog for a while, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it goes. Nia Bay back there, you can't see it anymore.
So we're coming to the end of the western side of Strait of Juan de Fuca. It looks like a fog is over the Tatoosh Island, Cape Flattery, but up to the ocean looks like a pretty clear. So let's just hope we're going to have a nice weather. Right now we have about 10-12 knots coming from the northwest, but tonight's supposed to go up to 25, so let's just see what's going to happen.
Once we got out on the open ocean, the fog didn't exactly clear up as we'd hoped for. We had to keep a really good lookout because of the heavy traffic at the entrance to the straits. With large harbors like Seattle and Vancouver, it's no wonder there's so much shipping here. And, as is mostly the case in fog, we lost our wind too. Jules decided to get some rest before the approach of the forecast 25 to 30 knot winds. The following day we got our forecast 25 plus knots, which gave us a nice push towards Cape Blanco on the Oregon coast. So we're just coming up to Cape Blanco. We're going to be rounding that and heading around the Orford Reef into Port Orford. We saw a bunch of whales out here, a lot of fishing boats, and hopefully we're going to be in before it gets dark. Kind of bumpy out. So we're just about to go into Port Orford and fog has fallen, as you can see. There's Cape Blanco totally enshrouded in fog. And to the right, there's a big reef there you cannot see. And we're going to have to go in under our navigational tools, radar, GPS, chart plotter.
We just rounded Cape Blanco. As you can see, not very pleasant day. Actually, it's already evening. It's like 7:30 in the evening. Fog just closed in, and the visibility is just maybe 150 feet. We're running down channel towards the buoy, which tell us to turn into anchorage. As you can see, all around, Susan is downstairs on the with a radar, making sure nobody coming behind us or in front of us. Susan navigating out with a chart plotter and a radar, trying to get us safely in.
Navigating in the fog is bad enough, but when you're rounding Orford Reef and all the various rocks while trying to make your anchorage, it's even dicier. Just coming into the anchorage, Port Orford. The sun is just setting. We're lucked out. We're hoping to get here before dark, and we did. Just gonna get right behind these rocks here. It's always a good feeling to get your hook down before dark, with the knowledge that you'll have a nice, long, hopefully unbroken sleep throughout the night. In the morning, we'll see what the harbor has to offer.
This open, you have to lower it down with a rope from the wharf.
And propane?
I didn't ask. And they are open till the last boat comes in.
How do they know when the last boat's coming in?
They know the boat.
Here we're at the Fisherman's Memorial in Port Orford. For those who've lost at sea, there's already 4 people this year already. Yeah.
It gets really nasty weather out here.
Yeah.
You know, pretty far north.
Yeah, they say when a southerly comes, you better clear out.
With our boat back there by herself anchored. All other fishing boats are getting hauled out every day because it's too rough to anchor here when it starts blowing.
It's very interesting to watch all the fishing boats and crabbers when they return to the harbor with their catch. They have to wait for the crane to lift them out of the water one by one. There is no marina or all-season anchorage because the Oregon coast, especially around Cape Blanco, is renowned for its treacherous weather. They are lifted out of the water every evening and put back in the water in the morning. During the night, the boats are stored in a large parking lot. Port Orford, a small craft warning out, and kind of choppy out here, kind of rough, and foggy too. Sailing about 7 knots, 6.5 knots. Small craft warning out. It's a little bit bumpy and a little bit a little bit foggy. And there we go. Just about to pass the Rogue River Reef. Right there. Jules started getting wet from the spray, so he decided to put on his foul weather jacket. We had a good strong breeze which pushed us closer to Crescent City, our next port. As you approach Crescent City, you can save several miles by going inside the St. George Reef, which is recommended only for people with local knowledge. Otherwise, you have to sail around it until you clear the buoy, which marks the end of the reef.
After passage from Port Orford, we pulled into Crescent City Harbor. I was very surprised to see it because we've been here and it was all the wooden docks, really a fisherman type of harbor, and the tsunami totally destroyed it, so everything got flushed out and they rebuilt it with brand new docks made out of concrete, so it's really kind of a higher class harbor. Not as many fishing boats come in here as you can see. So we always anchor outside an outer harbor because we don't really care to come inside into the marina. Harbor is nice, has several nice restaurants. Also you can pick up a diesel fuel if you want. You have to call a man at the dock. He will come and meet you, and then you put jugs down into the dinghy and ferry back to your boat. You could also bring your boat next to the dock, but if it gets a little bit bumpier, I just don't like to bring my boat next to the dock because I don't want to sustain any kind of damage. Here you can see it anchoring out in the outer harbor, which is very pleasant. Walk to the city is about 20 minutes, which has a large grocery stores, but also you can obtain propane. It is about 10-12 minutes walk next to an old trailer park right across the street.
Before we leave, I'd like to thank all of you for supporting our channel either through Patreon or PayPal. We really appreciate it, and don't forget, if you like the video, leave a thumb up, and don't forget to leave a comment too. Thanks guys.
Bye-bye.
See you later.